Here at Tech Data, we have an industry-leading website called InTouch, which gives you real-time access to Tech Data's product portfolio. So whether it's for price, availability, recommending a product, or placing an order, you can save time, money, and give your customers the best possible service by getting the most out of our online tools. So how do you do that? Well, let me show you. Now, once you've logged in, you will come straight to our homepage. This has got all of our promotions on it. So straight away you can see there are cashback opportunities and percentage deals to be had. Now this is updated daily, so make sure you always check it out. If you know exactly what your customer wants, you can go to the product search box here. Now don't worry if your customer wants 3, 4, 10, 15 products. You can use the quick add function over here and you can add up to 50 products at a time. You can go straight to basket, quotation, or add those to your favourites for a little bit later. Now your customer may have given you a general spec, maybe a rough budget and want you to do a little bit of extra work to find the perfect product for them. Well, don't worry, we have over 200,000 products on this site, so you will be able to find it. Now I know my customer wants a computer, so if I can click onto computing, and I know my customer wants a laptop. Now I can see all of the laptop options. There are hundreds there, so we need to narrow that a bit further. Now the most important thing is I know my customer wants this ASAP, so we need to tick the In Stock Only button at the top. So that narrows us straight down to around about 300. I know my customer wants a Lenovo, so click onto that. We're down to 58. And to narrow the options further, I know he wants a Windows 10. Now you can see there are various ways of sorting these. We can go for most popular, the cheapest, or the most expensive. At the top of the screen we have the top seller, which is the top selling product in this area, so it's always a good one to show to your customer. So at this point you could save the search, or you can export to Excel, or if you want to pick 2 or 3 and narrow it down even further for them, you can actually use the compare function, which is really useful. So I'm going to add the top seller to the comparison list because that's always a good one and probably one that your customers' competitors will be stocking. And then there's another couple here that I can highlight, and if you go back up to the top, you can see these in the bar here. So if I just click onto the compare button, this will now show all 3 side by side, so you can really get a good look at the spec of these laptops. Now also on the top here, they're all hot products. They've all actually got public sector discounts and bid opportunities. And then you can go down and compare the price, the spec, and see if there are any little details that your customer is very particular about, and then you can help them decide on the one they want. So at this point you could also export this to Excel, or maybe a more useful option is to export it as a PDF to your customer, and it will have no Tech Data price or information on it, so it's really useful for them just to have a really good idea of what's on offer.